running back and forth. At least my calf muscles are nice.
Right. It's like the only part of my body that's good is my legs.
Right.
Fuck.
I went to fucking heavy boxes all day and fucking moving the shop around, changing like everything direction wise, and it's not bad. It's cool. And it's gonna hopefully make things smoother. We're actually like setting up the process of everybody working like an assembly line. We're having a direction for it. That way, it's not all over the place like it was recently. And
Is that COVID shit?
Talking about COVID shit, holy shit. Yeah, the past few months, what the fuck has been going on?
Dude, it literally, because I have to wear a mask all fucking day, it hurts my chest, dude. Like, it literally, like, my days off, I heal up, and then the rest of the week, I'm just hurting my fucking chest all damn day.
Yeah, no, with asthma, it fucking sucks.
There ain't no hazard pay, but we have to wear hazard gear.
Yep.
Tell me how that works.
Because one of our employees tested positive for COVID, but they weren't around, like, recently. So, like, it's all good, and because of that, we have to wear a fucking mask, and you can't breathe, and if you're doing all this physical work, running back and forth, it gets really annoying.
Oh, real annoying, real fucking quick.
Yeah. And then, of course, half the employees are staying home, and now they're in fucking unemployment because it's one of the options you can do if somebody has positive, if you feel, unsafe.
Oh shit, I ain't collecting 6. Actually, you get your work pay.
I can, just because I can do that doesn't mean I will. Like,
I understand that.
I can't morally do that.
See, Martin's is so back-ass where we don't fire people. If you leave Martin's, you just get let go. Like, you're still a registered employee. So, like, you could come back to another store, but no store will hire you. Is what they do. That's what they did to me back in January or whatever.
That's what they did to me last year. That's right.
Yeah, so it's like they don't fire people, so you can't collect unemployment. So even if you could fuck up big time, it's just gonna.
Oh, well, I was fucking Savannah trying to sabotage my shit too. Hate that whore. Probably shouldn't say that in air. She's probably gonna listen to this podcast. So, yeah, I've been recording. Everybody, welcome to the Kaos Circus game. Started a little slow. We were in the middle of a conversation, so we kind of didn't do the intro yet. Kind of just start rolling into it.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
COVID been
affecting everything, and it's been busy. Actually, more busy than ever because of the COVID stuff. It's kind of thrown everything off.
And a bitch.
Yeah. But TKR here with Cr4ckerJ4ck.
Shout out to everyone who's still working and not collecting that unemployment. Struggle's real. People are bitches. And everyone's temper is just on asshole.
And thank for doing everything that you do. And dealing with assholes.
Just making sure we all have food. While we collect no extra money.
Right. I hope that thing passes for nurses and doctors and such to get extra.
They should definitely be getting paid extra and extra time off and shit. I mean, as a retail worker, I would hope I would too, but I know it ain't gonna happen. But those motherfuckers are right there dealing with the virus right in their front doorstep.
Right. Well, now it's about to be everybody since they're opening things up, and everything's just gonna spike everywhere we go. So.
But we're gonna learn if the thing's really that big or not with all the protesting in 2 weeks. Shit's either gonna go crazy or not.
Right. Yeah. Saw a funny meme somebody post. It's like, hey, what do you do to stop COVID-19? What is it that, do you know how to stop COVID-19? It's a riot.
I think it's funny, you can gather in groups of 12 or protesters in a group of 100. So that race, they just all are protesters at a race.
That's why they're like probably saying, oh yeah, go ahead, protest. That way they can all die. But oh no, they're all gone. I guess we're gonna just do what we were doing before.
Except the more people test positives, more money on our taxpayers, more stress on our nurses.
Yeah. man. It's been annoying.
Quite annoying.
I'm about to go back to comedy. I'm actually nervous about going back on stage because all the tables have to be 6 feet apart, and the shop I go to isn't that busy all the time. Not unless somebody's like bigger is performing there. Definitely not me, Mr. Open Mic Amateur rookie. So I don't know. It's easier for me to have a larger crowd because there's a larger chance that there will be people that I do. And once somebody starts laughing, it's contagious.
Laughter is contagious.
Though I have been booed off in unison before. Yeah, 9/11 jokes. I did not set that one up well.
I don't think the buildings were set up well either, but...
Yeah. But I'm cheating right there.
Dark humor can only get you so far.
Yeah. Oh. So. And then, let's see. Have you checked out Space Force?
No, I've seen it, and it looks really good. That's a new Steve Carell show.
Yeah.
That looks really good. I get reviews on both sides where it's like I just couldn't get into it, and then people are like, oh my god, this is amazing. Kind of like, what's that show? Oh, shit. Steph MacFarlane show. Orville.
Yeah, Orville.
I need to check that out too.
That is, I like that. When I first started watching Orville, I have to catch up. I'm behind with it right now. But first season, like, it felt like I'm enjoying it, and it fills my like nerdy Star Trek kind of feeling. But then it makes me feel like this is how Star Trek should have been. Like, if there was no Star Trek and it was just Orville, I'd be really cool with that.
Yeah, I've been rewatching Avatar for the last 2000s time. Yeah,
I love Avatar.
I can never get enough Avatar. One of the greatest cartoon series.
Dude,
ever made.
Netflix is gonna try to do a live action right.
We'll see.
They're getting the rights for that one.
As long as, well, they got the rights for it. They're
Well,
working
yeah.
on it, so that's great. It's just as long as they don't screw it like M. Night Shyamalan did. Shabalamanon.
That was terrible. I still watch it just because it's Avatar, but then I'm disappointed, and I keep correcting the movie as I watch it.
There's no real bending in it. They do the motions, sure,
Mhm.
but oh, what's an Avatar movie without bending? I've been recently watching The Legend of Korra.
What was
Forgot
that?
all about it's like 60 years after the Avatar. So
Okay.
it's got the Avatar's daughter. She's an Avatar. She's a waterbender, and then her siblings are airbenders. And it's just like it kind of brings it in modern times, like the 1920s, like cars are getting invented and stuff like that. It's real
Industrial
interesting.
age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's hitting the industrial age, and there's 4 seasons of that. It's on Amazon Prime, but you have to get the Nickelodeon subscription, but you get 7 days free trial, so I'm just grinding
Well,
it out of my 7-day free
I
trial.
might have to do that. That's what Derek did with HBO channel, and now we're paying for a month of HBO.
It's my friend Kenny's got HBO Max, so he gave me his HBO Max, and once again, for the 1000th time, I've watched Eastbound and Down.
Oh my god, I love that show.
That is such a
It's
great
one of the
show.
funniest things ever.
Kenny Power, you're fucking out. Really nice, good movies on that. I like
Mhm.
HBO. Glad I'm not paying for HBO, but
Yeah.
at this
It's
point,
not that bad,
I'll start
honestly.
paying for it. They released that one movie out. What's it called? Big movie that just dropped today. Oh, King of Staten Island.
Yes, Pete Davidson.
Pete
Yep.
Davidson. I know a lot of people hate on Pete Davidson. I personally think he's funny as
I
hell.
like him.
I love Pete
Yeah.
Davidson. I can't wait to get. That's probably what I'm gonna
He was
watch when fall
I like the
asleep
movie
tonight.
he was in. It's like with that kid. The younger kid was his friend.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's on Prime.
It is on Prime. It is. Oh, check it out here.
Tiger wearing shoes.
with intent?
No. No, something about youth.
Yeah. I don't know. Either way.
Worst Googler ever.
I'm not good at technology. But Pete Davidson.
Yes.
Great actor. Great everything.
I like his style that he does on SNL. I really enjoy his Chad character.
He's just got that good dark humor.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was pulled by theaters for controversy, I mean, it's got to be a great movie, right?
Mhm.
Screw what everybody else says.
And something else dropped today. Another comedian. This is the first like live performance like since the COVID shit. Yeah, Dave Chappelle.
Oh, his new special.
June 6th, I believe he recorded it.
Yeah, when he talks about the movement and everything, I heard that's really
Yeah.
good. I've seen clips of it. I saw
June
this
8th.
part about Black Lives Matter, and that was a really cool clip. Really
Yeah.
explained it. Dave Chappelle dropping good shit still.
Oh, always.
him,
I love
always.
the way he does everything and how he just randomly shows up at like locations at like 2, 3 in the morning and it does, you know.
Yeah, I guess he just did a big stand-up where he like wasn't even on the bill, wasn't anything on. I guess he was just out in the audience, just like watching the show, and he was just like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go on." So he went on last and just put on a really good show that night. It's crazy to think. Fucking Rick James still out there doing it.
Rick James, bitch.
Speaking of comedians dropping things, new season of F is for Family from Bill Burr today
Yes.
also dropped. Can't wait to get home and watch that. I don't know what to watch when I get home.
Yeah, there's too many options right now.
Too many options right now. I still need to finish.
Entertainment has flourished during this COVID times. 21 Pilots. Did you see what they came out to? A little game thing, puzzle game thing today? I don't know if it was today exactly, but it's like has the way Derek described it to me. There's like codes and shit throughout the internet. You find and unlocks levels and it gives you like a file to download. I don't know, weird, crazy shit, but it sounds like it's kind of a mystery thing. And it's something that mostly diehard fans of 21 Pilot are the only ones who are actually going to get, figure it out. Derek got past like the first level and that's it. He's like, but that's kind of made for everybody to get there, you know, just to get everybody hooked. So
Get them on them.
then it gets hard.
Yesterday, Sony dropped their reveal of the PlayStation 5. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, games look pretty good. The new Spider-Man game. Some interesting other little titles coming out with it.
You talking the Spider-Man Miles Morales?
Yeah.
They call it an expansion.
Calling it an expansion.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're releasing it. It looked like, I don't know if it's true or not, they're releasing a Spider-Man PS5. Or instead of blue, the white and blue is white and red, so that looks pretty dope. I don't know if it's real or not, just the internet doing the internet things.
They had red PS3s, if you recall.
Yeah,
the
there was
limited
a
edition.
Spider-Man edition of the PlayStation 3. What I want to see is a new Batman game. That would be dope.
You know another one coming out?
If there was, I'd be happy.
Oh. Arkham Knight kind of topped it off. Arkham Knight was awesome. But I think I really enjoyed the shit out of Arkham Knight. That was a really beautiful game. I like especially how important the vehicle was to the game, the Batmobile.
Yes. Oh, God,
And
yes.
it just, you got to experience a whole newer, much newer style of Batman. Like, the vehicle was amazing, large open world, and yes, I never finished the fucking Riddler shit. I never got all the
There's
trophies.
so many Riddler trophies.
Oh yeah.
Internet dropped some details, possibly if it's real or not, on the Harry Potter game coming out next year. Harry Potter RPG, and details dropped. It just seems amazing. Level 5, like 5th-year student transferring in from another school, so that way, you already know magic. You're learning some more magic. That way, it helps with your tree building.
That would be cool.
Everybody's
like a full
hero.
RPG for Harry Potter would be amazing.
Exactly. No details on like who the enemy is, but no matter what house you choose, or you get chosen into, let's say, based on whatever skill tree you start with, you're going to be the hero. So even if you're Slytherin, you're going to be the hero.
Yeah.
It's got Quidditch in it, got all your classes. It just looks like, that could be the #1 RPG.
Oh, for
of all
sure.
fucking
That's
time.
that would take off. once that comes out.
If it's as good as it, I mean, that's just like BS that the internet dropped, like little facts. Like, we could get a trailer on that. That would be amazing if we could see that trailer dropped. I know there's no E3 now, but if somebody would drop a trailer of that, it would probably blow up.
Is Elder Scrolls making a sequel to Oblivion, I heard, or no?
They've probably been working on one for 10 years, and it'll probably be another 10 years till we see it. I mean...
Kind of how Diablo 3 was.
Oh, there's Diablo 4
4,
coming
yes.
out.
That was another thing. Have you seen the trailer? And the ultimate demon is, what's her name? Lucifer's wife, technically.
Yeah, Lucifer's wife. It looked interesting, but it also kind of just looked like an expansion pass on 3, in my opinion. I mean...
They're all pretty much expansions.
Yeah. I mean, 2 was the last one that really kind of, like, was different. I mean, 3 was its own game, and then the expansion passes were great on 3, and 3 was a great game. I mean, I bought it on PC, I bought it on Xbox 360, I bought it on Xbox One, got it on PlayStation. I mean, I bought the game like 5 times.
Right.
And I bought it on the Switch, so I mean, let's face it, I bought Diablo 3 5 or 6 times. Clearly, it must be pretty damn good. Or I just can't get enough Diablo. One or the other. Either way.
That would be so taken out of context the wrong way.
I can't get enough Diablo. It's a great game.
I need Satan.
He's my Satan. Fallen angels.
Mortal Kombat has come out, with 11 last year.
11's been out, for at least a year now.
But all the expansions they think all the DLCs have dropped now finally.
Yeah.
I think they have all the characters, and they have a great lineup of fighters.
It is so amazing. I need to get back on that. I was thinking about getting it on the Switch, just so I can fulfill my Mortal Kombat urge.
I love it on PlayStation 4. I'm so used to Xbox now. I play PlayStation. It feels weird.
It feels weird. My problem is I play so much Switch that when I get back on the PlayStation or Xbox, the A and B buttons are switched, so I'm constantly either backing out of screens or clicking screens I don't want to be in. Tried to get on my Xbox the other day to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I was like, why am I not jumping?
Did you hear about that kid that broke Tony's record?
Yeah, 11, 12 years old. I mean, congrats to the kid. That's pretty freaking amazing. Same time, Tony did it in his 20s. I mean, you got.
No, he did in his 30s. Yeah.
You gotta think.
With the age.
Age-wise, it's gotta be a lot easier to spin and gain speed at 12 years old than.
Smaller, you're shorter at that age.
In my opinion, Tony will always be, the king.
Oh no, he's still. It's just a record that's broken. I mean, that's actually the point why it's there. I think Tony Hawk. I don't know what he actually thinks, but I'm pretty sure he thinks that he's, proud that he set a goal for somebody to try to achieve, and he did. Yeah.
Extreme sports like that.
I've been doing this for
Nitro Circus and everything else. I mean, everyone's now doing a quadruple backflips on freaking motorcycle. I mean, it's just crazy. I remember the first backflip and how big it was when Travis Strong landed the first backflip on a motorcycle, on a freaking dirt bike. Now people are doing triple dirt bike flips with and then adding a front flip. I mean, it's just crazy now. But to think that took this long for someone to break Tony Hawk's record of 900 is just out of this world, especially with how talented skaters and shit are. I mean, we're not just doing flatland tricks and little kick flips here and there and thinking it's a big deal. Now people are just popping up doing aerials like it's nothing. And the world of skateboarding and extreme sports in general has just evolved to crazy levels, and people are doing crazy ass things. So the fact that Tony was able to hold a record that long is amazing, because everyone else who sets a record, it's gone in a week or two.
Yeah. What is the fucking thing? Okay, there it is.
That kid.
What's up, kid? You wanna come out?
Yeah, okay, here we go.
In or out? Make a choice. Nope. I catch who you want. Let's see. Okay. What are the DLCs? It's interesting how the nude Saibot, which is cool. It's no longer like a normal nude in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, nude.
It's a Saibot now, so.
Yeah. What's up, man? How
Huh? What do you mean? Yeah, it does. I've used them multiple times.
I put can openers like every month.
What do you mean it stopped working?
That's all I know how to use it.
Hold on.
I get those
I'll never open
things.
I'm trying to take over for like 10 seconds real quick.
All right. Filling in the dead space here as TKR tries to fix a cannon opener. Simplest of all things, but you know, cannon opener problems. Situation is real. Try to keep things moving around here. We got a cool cat here looking out there, hanging out with us here today. It's not gonna say hi, but you know, cat life. Shout out to all the cat lovers. Personally got 3 cats, 1 Pomeranian who's pretty much a cat. Animals are the way to go. Chilling by an old Christmas tree here, you know, mid-June here, and celebrating Christmas, I guess, still. Animal Crossing life, you know, we're coming up in June. Playing Animal Crossing, I'm hanging out in the southern hemisphere. Get it going, get some good villagers. Roll up your snowballs, catch some freaking tunas every day. Gotta get your dailies in. Kitty. You break the can opener. Breaking the can opener.
Dude, it was the gremlins, man.
Always the gremlins.
It's always the gremlins.
Ugh. Necromantic.
Oh, so did you read off the characters or?
No, I just went off on a weird tangent.
Well, that happens.
I forgot that's what we were doing.
Oh, it's good. Well, people already know the list. It's just in the DLCs I wanted to bring up real quick. Sure.
I like the new friendship fatalities.
Oh yeah.
Scorpion gets a whole cute little teddy bear.
Oh yeah, so they had the T-800 Terminator came out in October. Sindel came out in November. Joker came out in January. Spawn came out in March. And I need to get that one because I have not played anything Spawn since, what was it, Soul Calibur 2 for Xbox, original Xbox.
And
You remember that game?
Soul Calibur is actually my favorite fighting series.
Really?
Mortal Kombat and Soul Calibur have to compete. Mortal Kombat wins because it's got more character usages. The storylines are always fun, but the old Soul Calibur games were actually like a legit story. We had to go around the map, taking point by point. It wasn't like Mortal Kombat where it's like, okay, now you're gonna fight. You choose your fighter here and choose your fighter here. It's like you had to strategically choose how you went around the map and did certain fights and build your armies. Like Soul Calibur games were dope back on the PlayStation 2. I want to say Soul Calibur 1, Soul Calibur 2 maybe might have been the good one.
Yeah, I like Soul Calibur 2 because it had Link for GameCube.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Soul Calibur games have always been fun, unless somebody chooses, is it Worky or something like that. You just slip back on his back and just humps the air and just you're screwed. You're screwed,
That
yeah.
little assassin dude with the blades for night, for
Valdo.
Yeah,
That was
Valdo,
his name,
yep.
Valdo. Not
Yeah.
even right. Not even right. But I like the fighters like Raphael was sick. Those are different types. I mean, Mortal Kombat's always going to be top tier, but Soul Calibur is definitely an underrated game. They just haven't had a good one in a while. They can still bounce back. Can't even think of who makes Soul Calibur games.
I don't remember. There hasn't been one since 4. That was a while back, or
Was there never a Soul Calibur 5?
was there? I don't know. I'm so tired and forgetful that I have no clue.
There's a Soul Calibur 6, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Where the hell have I been?
I don't know. It got decent reviews. came out October 19th, 2018.
Well, shit. Wow, okay. Well, I haven't really been gaming that much in the past few years, sadly, as much as I like. And when I do, it's like usually a game like on Red Dead.
Struggles are growing up.
Red Dead, fucking GTA 5, I love the Rockstar games for sure. And, you know, those games are just huge.
Yeah, but
And that, you know, and they take time, I don't have much time to play, and then I still haven't finished fucking Black Flag, for fuck's sake. You know how many years I've had that game? When did it come out? Same year. That's when I started playing.
I don't know. I don't like the ship Assassin's Creed. Like ever since on the third one when you had to do the ship missions, I was like, this sucks.
Dude, well, yeah, it's because third didn't figure it out that well. That was terrible. I sucked at that one. But when Black Flag came out, dude, I love pirates. That was like a dream come true to me. That was an ultimate pirate game. They've had nothing like with pirates before, ever. It was terrible.
I'll be going
Pirates of
on
the Caribbean games? Huh?
The new Assassin's Creed.
I have not gotten that, but I do like the Egyptian one, Origins, and I do like the Spartan one. I forgot what that one's called, but
Oh man, I forgot about that one.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be back on the Barbarian one, the Viking one. That one's gonna
That
be sick.
I want to try that. Yeah.
It looks really good. That one's gonna be exciting. What else is coming out new? I've just been playing Animal Crossing like crazy.
How is that?
It's amazing. It's pretty much game of the year for the Switch.
It is my life. There is nothing else.
There is not, well, I mean, for like the first week or so, it was my life. I think I put in 400 plus hours on the
Jesus
game.
Christ.
Easily. Then after a while, after you get everything done, I pretty much put in like 10-15 minutes a day just to do my daily shit,
Wow.
check on shit, and then it's like, okay, well now I'm gonna go play something else or watch something. But it's easy just to grind. I mean, I'm just waiting for Pokemon's DLC comes out on the 17th. Waiting for that.
Which DLC?
Isle of Armor.
Really?
Pokemon games, instead of just creating a new game, they're going with DLC content. I think that's getting rid of Pokemon.
At least for now, I mean, there's less. They have to create that way, but at the same time, get the money.
I mean, the game felt unfinished. It's almost like they
rushed
would
it.
have just taken an extra year and just added this DLC.
Or maybe
into the
they
game.
purposefully already had everything and they broke parts of it off and decided to make it DLCs.
It sure seems like that.
Kind of like the people did with Evolve.
Ooh.
They even admitted in a freaking interview that was pretty much a money scam.
Nowadays, DLCs just seem like a money scam. Everything's just
They
like,
are, and like, we know, it's like, you're not afraid to tell everybody this is what you're doing? No, because we know they're gonna buy it. They want it. I'm like, wow, you don't sound like a drug dealer or anything.
I almost get more excited for remake Pokemon games than I do new Pokemon games. If they like remade Diamond and Pearl, which would be the next in the series to get remade.
Yeah.
That on the Switch, that would be amazing. I'd be super excited for that.
Had they remade Ruby and Sapphire yet? Yeah, they did.
Yeah, Omega Ruby and
Yep,
Alpha
I forgot about that.
Sapphire.
I don't know how I forgot about that, but
They were clutch. They were beautiful games. Putting onto a DS cartridge. Wonderful time. Still go back. I go back and play Pokemon games all the time.
I wish they would have redid fucking Emerald.
Yeah,
That was my favorite.
Emerald was pretty.
That-
I don't know why they never. There's an opportunity here. Like to redo Emerald. It's just like whenever they redo it as in like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, but they don't put out the frickin' Emerald. They just kind of put the content into it. The story was different in Emerald.
It was.
Rayquaza. I mean,
Yeah,
face it.
you can get all fucking three of them.
It was the best game there was. And it's a lot harder. The new Pokemon games are just too easy.
Yeah.
I want to
Dude,
go back where
Do
they
you,
just kick
do you remember
your
being
ass.
so frustrated as a fucking kid trying to catch Rayquaza? How many tries it takes, the stress, the wanting to throw down your fucking
The Gold and Silver, those games were like
Game Boy
insane.
Advance, but you couldn't because you didn't want to break it.
You get back after you do the second island, you go back to Johto and you get that, and the final like gym master got level 80 Pokemon, so it's just like, okay. Do
Yeah.
you like this game? You probably won't now. breeze through the first land. Okay, now we're going back to Kanto, and we're gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
That Ho-Oh though.
Ho-Oh is actually one of my favorite Pokemon ever.
You know, everyone's on Lugia's dick, but Ho-Oh is where the party is at. Sacred Fire. Oh.
That looked weird, like a fucking turkey.
You know, there's a myth
But-
that the reason that Ash never ages in the Pokemon games or in the Pokemon show is